Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 14 of Europa Universalis IV as Vijayanagar. And I'm actually, what's going on here? Jampur has accepted peace with Sind, white peace, okay. I'm actually quite looking forward to the next war because I figure that if I actually declare war on Kathiawar over here, they don't have any allies, but they are being guaranteed by, oh they do have allies now, they're allied with Chanda. Jampur's accepted white peace with Mal. Well, that's unfortunate. But this would allow me to get Bamanis back in again. Now then, you're allied with Chanda. Where are you? You are that one province minor there. Okay, not a problem at all. So, I can literally declare war on these guys as soon as I can fabricate a claim against them, which won't be too long now. And, yeah, Bamanis are pretty much getting kicked around at the moment. Now, I've got some potential rebellions, so I really want to wait for those to pop. Wow, Kathiawar declared war on Bamanis. So these guys who were being warned by Bamanis actually declared on them. That I wasn't expecting. Well, I want to declare war on these guys as well. So maybe we'll wait until they've got a little bit more beaten up. I can only fabricate one claim against them at the moment. And I would like these rebellions to pop. I'd also like to go ahead and grab a couple more of these buildings to increase my force limit. Because we want to... Well, not my force limit, my manpower. Because we're still very, very short on manpower. Well, there goes my way of getting an easy war with Bamanis. Because that, if I could have declared war on Kathiawar there, then that would have brought Bamanis in without any of their allies. So that is a little bit of a shame. That's a lot of a shame. But we'll see what happens. I might be able to do something sneaky and grab some more land, especially if they take some land from Bamanis and then I can take it back from them. So that's not too much of a concern. Still got these potential rebel uprisings. Bamani separatists, you are going to pop in Gulbarga, which is there, which is Highlands. So let's get in there. I've still got lots of 0 strength regiments here. The cannons are at full strength, but the front line is absolutely wrecked. So we do need those regiments to try and recover, but that's not going to happen for a while because we simply have no manpower. We are still making money, 12 ducats a month, which is nice. I've got one loan left, which I've not been paying off because I've been spending it on buildings, really. We're not at war at the moment, so let's go ahead and turn the forts off. That'll save us another ducat a month. I do like that ability where you can have the forts automatically turn on when you go to war, but it would be nice if they automatically turned off again afterwards as well. What are we like on military tech? We are still a little bit behind, but let's go ahead and take that cavalry combat ability. And that also gives us plus 10% global trade power as well. So it's well worth grabbing that. Ship durability I'm not too bothered about. Morale of navies. This is the worst thing with quality ideas. Ship durability, morale of navies, and naval attrition is all pretty crap. But the discipline's nice and everything else is nice. They spawned right on top of me, so that was ideal. And we'll get more cavalry combat ability as well. So it's a nice stacking ability, but it's not the greatest idea group there is. We will start concentrating on trying to get the tech up now as well. Those separatists, where are you likely to spring up from? North Konkan, which is... Where exactly? All the way up there. Okay. Let's go around there and be prepared to deal with that. 15,500 men we are short on there. We can actually go ahead and grab the next administrative tech. We can also pick another idea group, but we're going to wait on that for the moment because we don't actually have any spare points to spend. I guess we could go ahead and get a Diplo one, although we still need our Diplo tech. Of course, bear in mind our cap isn't 1,000. We are playing the Indian tech group. So technologies cost 50% extra. So that means our Monarch point cap is about 1,499. We don't want to get too far ahead in technology because it will cause corruption. Our corruption is actually going down each year, which is fine. Now, I could pay that loan off, or I could go at lose the stability or gain a corruption. We'll gain the corruption. It's going to get burnt off anyway. Let us go ahead and build one more of these buildings, because there's another province there that'll give us another 500 men. So let's go and do that. Bermanis are getting absolutely stonked right here. I would still like to go and do that war. I actually have enough... I can go and fabricate a claim on all of their provinces right now. And I probably should. They've still only got that one alliance with Chanda, who aren't really an issue to me. It's very, very risky. Is this rebel uprising actually going away at all? Gujarati one's actually going up now. In Surat, which is there. And that's grasslands. If one of them would pop, I don't mind too much if they actually want to pop. Bermanis is just getting wrecked by sort of peasants and stuff at the moment. They're getting absolutely decimated. And Chanda's about to lose their army completely as well, so we're not going to have too much of an issue there. Unfortunately, taking Chanda's not ideal because we can't core it, although we could vassalize them. We could force vassalize them. Now then, how are these rebel uprisings doing? 80% and 90%. If they just hurry up and pop. Because there's a very good chance that they are both going to pop. Come on, rebels. Just pop so I can wipe you out quickly and then get on with things. So, civil war isn't progressing at the moment. This is another issue that we have. If we start taking more land, was the claims fabricated? Bermanis are fabricating on us. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to want to grab a load of stuff from these guys very, very soon. Still amazed that these rebellions haven't popped yet. I'm going to wait until the start of the year, while we've still got a decent general. And then we're going to go and grab some provinces. I really don't want civil war, but there's not a huge amount that I can do. We're in January. Let's move over here then. We might need our ships. I don't think we will. Obviously, Bermanis is going to be trying to siege their stuff out, but let's go ahead and we are going to fabricate claims on all three of their provinces. They're all coastal, so we can call them all. And we need to wait 1 day before we can declare war. So if we go and declare war, they've got one ally that's going to come in, which we don't care about. So we'll declare war there. We're going to march straight in. Now, not too sure if they have any ships out there. Let's just go and unmothball the transports, in case we need to get some units over there. They're mainly dealing with other issues, so I don't really worry about them all that much. So, can I actually get over to here? I can actually. So let's not unsiege Bermanis' stuff for them, but let's go over here and siege out their capital. That's the important thing to do here. And we've had a disease outbreak there, so we can't even take that now. That's unfortunate. Probably not going to need the transports. They do have a couple of ships around themselves, although theirs are mainly... what's the word I'm looking for? Those are actually just transports, so I don't need to worry about those. Yeah, they've got a few units around. Chanda's got a few units there, but again, I don't think they're going to be a massive issue to me. It would be nice if we could blockade over here, but I don't think it's really worth it. Is it possible? I doubt it is, to get one unit over here. We can actually get there. Good, okay, so we'll go and siege that one out first. Looks like Andrew's actually coming over here to help me, so we'll get that siege. This should be a really quick war. Having the overextension is going to be a little bit of a problem. And the reason I say that is because Why did I say that? Having the overextension is going to be a little bit of a problem because of the civil war looming disaster, but I think we can handle it. Of course, we're not reinforcing because we don't actually have any manpower to reinforce from. So we need to go and take some full-strength units and do that. We've been discovered in Marnis building a spy network. Well, okay. Let's go and fabricate claims on whatever we can, because otherwise our spy network is just going to start ticking down. So we might as well just fabricate claims on anything that we can. They're not that they're going to have much left after the rebels have finished with them. So we've got some rebels coming up here. Hopefully they're going to leave us alone. So those guys should do okay there. They should be able to siege that one out. Manpower, 12,000. It's not too big a negative. We can get back over there now. 21% chance that this is going to fall. Now then, what are my relationships at the moment? How many do I have? We are at 4 of 4. So taking a vassal is probably not a great idea, but that's them all sort of fully sieged out anyway. They just pieced out and took another province. Unfortunately, I don't have a claim on that. Well, actually, can I fabricate claims? I bet I can't fabricate claims while I'm at war anyway. No, can't fabricate a claim while I'm at war. That's a little bit of a shame. But it's another province that I can take from them. They have pieced out. Looks like Bamanis are dealing with their rebels. Now, you're coming over here, are you? That is fantastic news. So my question to you is, what exactly are you going to do? Oh, right, I don't have access. Let's move you through here. Let me get military access through Malwa. Shouldn't be a problem. Can I have military access, please? Now, not too sure where these guys actually think they're retreating to. Oh. As soon as they go... Well, that's not their own territory, is it? So they shouldn't even... No, they did lose the black flag. Okay. Didn't even really need to fight that battle, and I shouldn't have done. But there's their army wiped. They can't produce any more troops now, either. Because all of their land is siege. So, there we go. There's the rebels. So the question is, do I actually want to take this as a vassal? Do I want to force vassalization upon them? Because they might just be better off to annex in the future. I'm just going to go down here and deal with these rebels. We can take a Diplotech, so let's go ahead and do that. Leaves us short of Diplo points, but that'll be fine. Of course, now they want to peace out, which is to be expected. Still got another potential rebel uprising to come. I will wait for these guys to siege out Chanda, just so that we can see what we'd be able to get from them. Now, when is our truce up with these guys? Quite some time, still 5 years away. So, let's get you guys back down to friendly territory. You guys have almost finished there, so we will try and peace out Chanda first. Again, going over the Diplo... Gain 1 stability. Very nice. Okay, so we've got that now. So let's say we want to go and speak to you guys first. First of all, how much money do you have? Not an awful lot. Now, so we can't actually core it, but we could vassalize it. Make you a vassal. And then we could feed them other stuff. So that's not a terrible idea. So I think we will vassalize them. So they are now our vassal. And then what we want to do over here is no free diplomats, so we'll wait for you. So we want all of your provinces. Got 100% war score, you can't say no. All of your money, which is like next to nothing. And that's basically it, really. It cost us 163 admin. It's going to cost us 0 diplo, actually. It's saying 0 dip. Let's go and send those demands. Now then. Now we've got issues. What we need to do now is start coring. Luckily, they're fairly cheap to core, apart from the one that we don't actually have the claim for. Too few rivals. And an advisor has died. So, rivals. Well, we definitely want Jaipur. Apparently, one is enough for now. So, that's who we will pick. Can't pick Bermanis. Where are the Timurids? Well, they're miles away. You can't really attack them. Nor can I attack Ming. I could rival Malwa, and I probably will at some point. But it doesn't seem like a particularly smart idea to do it now. So, let's go ahead and... well, we've actually still got this potential rebellion that might pop over here. So let's move you guys up there. Corruption's going to be going back up again. We've lost our Diplo advisor. Diplomatic reputation guy's probably going to be the slightly better one for now. So the question is really, what do we want to do? Where are we? We're still building a spy network in Bermanis. I thought we got caught. Yet we're still building the network there. Seems very strange. Another advisor has died. Great. Can we fabricate any more claims? We probably have all of the ones that we can. Yep, no more that we can get. Okay, another advisor then. What did we lose? Lost our military guy. Fort defense is terrible. Could get a manpower modifier guy. He's a rank 2. Do you know what? We can afford him. Let's go and get him. Let's get a rank 2 military guy. We need the manpower because we're still massive amount of manpower in the hole. We need the manpower. We need the extra points because we've got a military idea group. We're already behind time, so we'll do that. Corruption. Yeah, the overextension is going to hurt. This looming disaster is potentially a problem. Be nice if we get our legitimacy up. I mean, it is going up, but it's not really going to happen until our ruler dies. What I should have done, really, is put him in charge of a few battles. Because if he dies in battle... In fact, I might even do that over here. Let's go ahead and put our leader in charge. Because that way, if we do fight rebels and he gets killed, we'll get a new leader and we'll have high legitimacy again. So, what do we want here? This will be for 5 years. We can either get a minus 15% national tax modifier, a minus 20% manpower modifier, or plus 2% national unrest. Well, they're all crap, but we'll take the unrest one. At least it might give us some rebellions, and then we can actually use that to try and get this guy killed. Nyax gains some influence. What can we do with the estates? Anything interesting at the moment? Could demand some admin support. Don't really need to. Nothing really here that's going to be all that useful for us. So I guess we'll just leave the estates alone for now. So yeah, we'll repay loan, and as far as I can remember, I believe that is the last loan. Yeah, we don't have any loans. We actually have some money finally in this campaign. So while we have some money, let's go and build some buildings. Let's go and let's have a look and see if we can get any real money from building some workshops. Probably not. I don't know. There's a few provinces down here that have some stuff. What about taxation? Could we build any of these that would give us a significant boost in tax? Not massive amounts. I think I probably prefer the production ones. 0.27, 0.27. There we go. We're out of money already. Still waiting for this rebel uprising. Really don't know what I'm going to take as my next idea group. Haven't really thought about it. Might be a diplomatic one. Oh, there we go. We have ourselves a... Now, there we go. Now, if our leader actually dies in this combat, then we will get a new king. Nope, he survived. What a shame. Also, I don't really want the 2 stability drop, though, so we'll remove him for the time being. So, yeah, I was thinking I would probably actually go for a Diplo group. Most likely... I don't even know, really. Influence ideas could be good. Cheaper fabricating claims, diplomatic annexing cost, reduced aggressive expansion, increased Diplo rep. Could be useful. There's the other... all the way down there, are you? Fine, we'll make our way there. So yeah, it might be that. I don't think it's worth taking an... Humanist would be really, really nice. I'd love to be able to get Humanist, but we're already so far behind on admin. Trade could be good, actually. We might just go trade. I know it's a little bit boring, but trade is good. Our royal marriage with Malwa has ended. Do you know what? I might actually... do I want to get that royal marriage back with Malwa? This is the question. Jainpur are in a regency council. They dislike me. Well, we've got hostile relations. We're allied to a rival. They are my enemy. We was at war. I was just thinking maybe we could team up with Jaipur against Malwa. I'm going to have to go against Malwa at some point, but not today. I think we'll take that royal marriage. We will take that royal marriage. We came in a little bit hard there. What happened? We got the terrain penalty because we're fighting in the highlands. We still have a much better general, so I'm not too sure why that was quite as difficult as it was. But we'll take that. We'll take that back. We actually, for a small period of time there, had some manpower. That's going to go away now because we had to do some fighting. We definitely want to try and get some manpower back. Got control of that province again, which is fine. Let's go and have a look and see. Can we build any more barracks anywhere that would give us a decent amount of manpower? Looks like 250 is kind of about the highest territory. Oh no, 445, 495. There are still some there that are worth a decent amount. And short of gold again, so I can't grab another one yet. Now then, that looming disaster is still there. It's at 56%. It's not going to go away until the overextension goes away. The overextension is going to be done by January 09, so that's going to take a little bit of time. It still should be done with time to spare. Okay, we can take another idea. Now then, we're not going to bother with those for now. We're going to go and get the tech. That's what we need more than anything. Looks like we don't have any... well, there is some unrest going on. Is that one? Let's go ahead and just have the army standing up there. We still have our military access through Malwa. We might as well keep it just until we can go and grab this one. Okay, now we've been discovered in Bermanis, so that gets us kicked out of there. Let's make sure we continue to... let's improve our relations over here with Sind for a while, just because I don't know what they might do with me being quite close to them. Obviously we can pick on them later on, but let's start working north before we start sort of spreading outwards. We've lost a few claims that we had over here, so let's go ahead and get any claims that we can. There we go. We should be able to go to war with Bermanis again soon. Got another building that we can build. Let's once again go for manpower. So I saw another one that was quite high, which was this one, 448. Can't see any higher ones, so let's go ahead and do that. There might be one that I missed, it's quite possible. So Bermanis at the moment has no allies. That's quite tempting. By quite tempting, that's really tempting. No allies at all. Of course, we've still got the same problem. We're massively overextended right now, and if I start, unless I grab stuff and give it to my vassals, which I could do, it'd be very, very risky for me to try and take anything for myself. But that is something that I will think about in the next video. We still have a truce anyway for a while. We've still got a truce for another few years, but we'll work out what we're going to do in the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Vijayanagar, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.